Hey guys, it's me Hannah and I'm back with another video. Today's video, as you can tell by the title, is a military wife Q&A. Just some questions that I thought of and some that I thought you guys would want to know, and some that I received on my Instagram. I didn't receive a few, but that's okay. This headband that I got, that's super cute. I got it off of Etsy. I will leave that link below just in case you guys want to purchase it. I got the desert one as well, the desert camouflage as well. They also have like other military branches, and they also have like non-military headbands as well. I just thought it was super cute. And then I'm repping my dog mom shirt today that I got from Target. Anyway, let's go ahead and get in with the video. So I just have my little notebook of questions here. So I'm not really gonna go in order, but anyway, yeah. So the first question is, does Jesse plan on re-enlisting? So actually, I don't think he is planning on re-enlisting. He got a nice job opportunity to go through schooling through the Marine Corps, to get a really nice job working on like power lines and stuff like that, and like telephone lines when he gets out. And if he does this, like if he goes for like a month schooling, I think, the Marine Corps will pay for it. So that's kind of what the plan is right now. Obviously with the military, everything changes. So what's my favorite feature about myself? My favorite feature about myself would probably have to be my eyes. I really do like my eyes. I'm working on getting fit, so I'm working on getting my body like in shape, stuff like that. So my best feature that I like so far about myself is my eyes. Do I like living on base? Actually, I do like living on base. I know a lot of people like don't like living on base, but I personally do, because one, like you don't have to pay for the house, like it comes out of like your check. You get BAH back every month depending on like how much your house is, like if you have kids, stuff like that, depending on what your BAH is, you get that back. And like it's convenient for like your husband or your wife, whoever's in the military. They can drive to work and they don't have to like stick in traffic and stuff like that. So if they're running late, it's really nice because they're super close to where they work. And for me, since I also work on base, it's really nice for me as well, because there's so many job opportunities on base that even if I wasn't a hairstylist, there was so many that I could choose from. So yeah, I really do like it. The community is nice. You can get like go around, like meet up with people, like go on like wives pages and stuff like that, meet up with people to have your puppies meet, or like just whatever, like go around walking. It's really nice. It's really convenient. I personally do like it. Do you want your husband to stay in the military? So I'm going back and forth on this question. Yes, I do want him, just because I've been in the military life for so long. Like, so we started dating, he wasn't in, but he was planning on going in. And then so pretty much like our entire relationship, he has been in the military. So like I'm used to the military lifestyle of like distance and him being gone and stuff like that. So yes, I do want him to stay in, but I also want him to be happy. So I'm not going to be mad if he doesn't decide to stay in, because it's his choice. I'm not going to force, you know, like why would I force him to do something that he doesn't want to do, or vice versa, like if he's not happy with it. So like for me, I can do hair no matter what. So that, if that kind of answers that question. Did I ever think I would be a military spouse? Actually, no, I didn't. I never thought I would meet somebody who would be in the military or going into the military, just because I always thought it was a hard life. I never pictured myself doing it, but here I am. I ended up liking it. You know, it's like a love-hate relationship, so there's nothing you can really do about that. But yeah, I never pictured myself, but you know, things change, you know, that's life. Do I like being a military spouse? Yes and no. It has its perks. I do really like the lifestyle, like I said, because you can get to travel and you can meet new people from different states and stuff like that. But also it's really hard because you're away from your family and away from all your friends that you don't get to see all the time. So I do miss them a lot. But yeah, I don't mind it. Am I going to change my career if I move? No, I will not. I went to beauty school for a reason. I want to do hair. I love doing hair. Even though I'm just cutting men's hair, I still love doing it. So no, I won't be changing careers once we move, wherever that'll be. When are we moving? No idea. That is up in the air. I couldn't tell you an exact answer when we're moving. Where will you work after the move? I will probably work at a hair salon. If we are not near a base, I will be working in like a women's and men's hair salon, doing that again, which I did enjoy that. But if we're on a military base, I might work on a military base again, cutting military hair, because I do make a lot of money doing that. So either way, I'll be doing hair. How was my move to California? I kind of mentioned this in like my very first video announcing that I'm back, but the move wasn't terrible. It was a very long drive. It did suck being in a box truck for like forever, but it was really nice. I did enjoy it. It was nice to see the scenery and everything like that, but moving in general is just not fun at all. It's not the ideal situation. My favorite memory with my husband. Ooh, that's a tough one. I would probably say whenever we were in high school, he asked me to help him with the, like, well, not help him, but like he needed company for doing sound and lights for like an elementary like choir concert. So he wanted me to like sit there with him, and like this was like right before we started dating, and I don't know, I just thought it was a fun memory, because then that led to like the whole like us now, and like one of us being married would probably be, it's really hard, probably our wedding, to be honest. I really do like our wedding. Our wedding was very fun. It was what I imagined, but more. So yeah, probably our wedding. When will I be coming home to visit? Honestly, I don't know. Hopefully soon. Hopefully before Christmas, because I miss all you guys who are in Missouri. I miss you guys. But yeah, hopefully we can come home soon and see everyone. How are my neighbors, and are they nice? Well, I actually don't know my neighbors, because they're like never out, and like they're never around because we all work so much. So I don't really get to see them, or like I don't know them. I just know that they all have puppies. So like we look at each other's puppies, but that's about it. So no, I don't really know them, but they seem nice, like from when we talk to them in the driveway and stuff, you know. But that's all the communication we get. Is it hard being married to someone in the military? Honestly, yes, it's very hard, especially if you're not living with that person. If you're not living with the person who's in the military, then yes, it can be very complicated. It's just back like you were dating. You have to do long distance. You have to trust each other. You have to put everything that you have into being a military spouse, because it's very hard life. Like you have to deal with moving, you have to deal with them being gone long hours, being deployed, or at training for long periods of time. It's just very hard, but at the same time, it's also fun if you think about it, because you get to travel and stuff like that. But it definitely is a lot of work, and it's very hard. I personally, like, I know this is gonna sound terrible, but I don't recommend it, just because it's just so hard. And if you don't think you can like be in a like military relationship, even though I live with Jesse, it's still hard, because sometimes he'll get home super late, like at 8 o'clock, and you know, we have to get up early, so we'll eat dinner and then go to bed. Like we don't get to spend time with each other, sort of thing, like, if that makes sense. So yes, it is hard, but it's also very enjoyable at the same time. How does base housing work? So I'm probably not 100% right on this, but it does. So base housing, you have to apply for it, and then you have to wait a couple months depending on the time that you put in to apply for a house. But it goes, I'm pretty sure it goes by your rank. So depending on what your husband's rank is, and if you guys have kids and stuff like that, it will go like how big your house is, and how much BAH you get back. So that's kind of how it works, but I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's definitely how it works. Was it hard to get a job after moved? Yes, it absolutely was, because I knew about bases being on, or jobs being on bases, but I wasn't sure how to go about to apply for the job, like my job that I have now, because finding a hairstylist or barber job, it's very hard to apply for. So once I finally like figured it out, I had to wait like 2 months before I got hired, and then I had to wait like an extra month after that to go to training, because they were so busy, like they didn't have enough people and stuff like that. So once all of that got done, then yes, it was definitely worth it. But it can be hard to find a job on base. For me, it was, at least. Pros and cons of living on base. So the pros is that everything is super close. Another one is that you can go to the grocery store here on base and not have to worry about going off base. But we do go off base sometimes, depending, like we go to Costco sometimes since we have a membership, but it's very convenient for that. There's a hospital on base, so pretty much it's like a small town that you could ask for. Everything is very convenient, you know, everyone's nice. And like there's places you can walk your dogs. It's just nice and it's very safe. So I definitely do enjoy that. It's safe and secured, so nothing will go wrong. The con is that there's like, it's just hard for cons. Like honestly, like it does suck living on base because you can't choose what your house looks like. You can't like refurnish everything like that. And if you do, you have to repaint it, or you know, you have to pay for everything. So that kind of sucks. Another thing is that it's duplex housing. So like some of the walls are very thin. So like you can hear people talking sometimes or playing music through the walls, which isn't normally a big deal. Like for us, it's usually not. But that is kind of a bummer that they are duplexes. But I mean, that's not really a huge deal because you don't really hear the people next door to you the whole time. So, I mean, personally to me, I don't think there's very many cons. It does suck because trying to get things in and out in like very tight spaces is definitely another con, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Was it hard to get married young? Honestly, it wasn't hard to get married young. As long as you're over the age of 18, you didn't have to have a parent's consent to sign for you. But it definitely was hard. It was not, I don't want to say hard, but it was definitely different because most kids like my age, like at the age of 20, do not get married and move away to a different state. But if you are in the military, that's definitely very common. And it was very hard for my family to grasp, which kind of leads into the next, or my last and final question. How did my family feel about being married at 20? They were, honestly, they weren't really for it in the very beginning. They weren't. They were like, you should wait, you know, wait more, like wait till you're older. But me and Jesse were tired of doing distance, and we really wanted to see each other every day. And we were like, we've been together for a little over 3 years. Like, we know each other quite well. We've done distance. We talk every day. You know, we know everything about each other. You know, we love each other. We're not just going to get married just to get married just because he's in the military and doesn't want to live in the barracks anymore. So yeah, it was definitely very hard for them to grasp once I got engaged. They were like, you know, they're like, maybe you should wait, blah, blah. But we were engaged for about like 1.5 years, I want to say. And then like my family obviously came to terms and accepted it. And they're very happy now because they do like Jesse. They're, you know, they're happy for me. I moved on with my life, but I still talk to my parents every day. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I answered most of your guys' questions that you guys are wanting to know. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!